Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to share the link. Okay, perfect, guys. How you doing? Okay, we're going to be checking some pairs. Okay, let me send the link to the guys from Telegram also. Okay. Give me a second, guys. We're going to start in a moment. I'm just sending the link to everyone. So if anyone wants to join, you guys can do it. So yeah, we're going to be checking Bitcoins and some other assets. Nasdaq, for example. And okay, we're going to update a bit the $50,000 account. Join the stream. Okay, perfect. So let me know, guys, if you can hear me well, because I'm not sure if you can. I'm going to check in a moment, like all the comments. And yeah, so let's go now to. Can you hear me, guys? Okay, perfect. So now let's continue. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes. So yeah, I mean, let's see, we're going to be here for roughly 30-40 minutes to update the account. So let's start with Bitcoin. I think for majority of my community right now is a bit late. So for the next streams, I'm going to book them likely either for New York or after New York, okay? So yeah, let's start. This is basically the framework that I'm going to be following, and I will explain the reasoning in a second. Yeah, let me check. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, perfect. So yeah, okay, so as you know, I mean, I always start my analysis on the monthly charts. I mean, this is basically just like a rule I like to follow, and also on the yearly, okay? So there are some interesting analysis that we can do here of what to expect, for example, on Bitcoin on the long term and in the short term. So let's frame first of all on the long term, okay? So if we see, for example, the yearly candle formation right now, we are still trading above the opening. We took previous year hike, which was basically on lower time frames, the range hikes. Here, we created an SNT with Ethereum, and at this point, we are still trading above the opening. I mean, remember the context, we deviated into this internal range security, then this external, and now we went to this internal, which we already inverse. And if you see here, we are basically creating like this volume imbalance. You see these wicks here? I mean, this is not exactly a fair value gap, but I do consider this as an inefficiency and something that I often use as higher time frame array for example, either bullish or bearish price action. So for this week, I mean, basically, we are coming in the context of previous week rating into this array and shifting structure, here on the H4, okay? This is the day where we take like 0.5 of this weekly gap, and now we are shifting structure, we are shifting structure here. Actually, change in the state of delivery was exactly here. And it seemed that the highest probability draw liquidity is going to be the 80% fulfill of the daily candle, this one that took this OB. And if we are bullish, okay, just to know that I'm explaining this properly, if we are bullish, we want to hold these higher hikes. I mean, just here, we create this higher hike, we activate the buy program. So now we took this OV on this daily candle, we shifted the H4 here. So any retracement to the OT of this dealing range for me is a buy, as long as I respect, of course, this swing. This is the invalidation. I'm still, for example, on the trades I took on the $50,000 account. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the setups to develop. I mean, just see the price action of this last week. I mean, we haven't had basically anything really clean, except on our time frames. I mean, on Euro session, there's always often setups. And